Next, we will have Dr. Abbas Panakal. Dr. Abbas Panakal is the Director of International Interfaith Harmony Initiative, which has been organizing the International Interfaith Conferences in collaboration with the United Nations Initiatives, the Malaysian Prime Minister's Department for Unity and Integration, and the International Islamic University, Malaysia for the past 6 years. Dr. Abbas.
Good evening. It's a great pleasure to share you here in the United Nations headquarters my research experience on peace and harmony. As a researcher and promoter of peace, I use history and civilization as a tool to support intercultural and interreligious harmony. Do you know the word Khilafah? You know that? Yes, now it's very controversial. But connected with the Islamic State, now that has become word of distract and prevent peace. The misconception also developed that Khalifa should be a Muslim. There is a concept in the world, there should be a Muslim Khalifa in the world. Another misleading notion that Muslims should work for an Islamic State. These are also there prevailing in the world. But in the state of Calicut, which was as famous that of Alexandria port in 14th century, Muslims respected the non-Muslim king as a head of the state. The Muslim judge, Qazi Muhammad, in 16th century, he wrote a poem to praise the Hindu king, the pagan king, the non-Muslim king, as the leader of the state. And also he was praying in his Friday sermons for the non-Muslim king. So I believe, as part of my research, this should be taken into concern, what is Khilafah and who is Khalifa. The first Islamic law book, the secular Islamic law book, was written by a person from South India called Malabar. His name was Zainuddin II. The book, Fathul Mu'in. It was translated to different languages, and still it's taught in Southeast Asia, especially Malaysia, Indonesia, and Singapore. So this is the moderate law book to promote peaceful coexistence and providing more rooms, traditions, and trajectories of peace. So I have a suggestion, because we have a lot of youths here. I have a suggestion. Think together to write small, inspiring reality stories on peace from your region and publish it as a part of this initiative. This is a story that I mentioned. I retold, I explained that from my area. So I strongly believe that illustrious memories of peace should be told and retold, carried by youth ambassador of the peace. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Abbas.